Welcome to a new edition of the Neon Jazz interview series with Berlin-based Sapporo-born Marimbist, Virbaphonist and composer Taiko Saito. She reached out to the program about her CD, Sogni d'Oro, and we are so glad that she did. It was back in 1997 that she began to improvise and write music that led her to her move to Berlin. Her journey in music is a great one. Enjoy the interview. Hey, thank you for taking some time out. Thanks for sending over the music. It's a beautiful CD.
Oh, thanks so much.
We're in the middle of a pandemic. You got new music coming out. How does it feel?
I'm so happy. We recorded this recording. It's quite not new. I recorded this about 3 years ago. I don't know. I didn't have so much time, or I have so many problems with myself, and private problem, and I couldn't have enough power to release it. And now it's out, and I'm very, very happy.
How have you been doing during this pandemic year that we've been going through?
It's sad things. I stay home. I'm home and I can't do anything. No concert, no live concert. We already had also the plan 2 or 3 CD release concert. It's everything was canceled, so it's very sad. But so we have to live with Corona. So,
are you feeling hopeful going into this new year?
I hope. Yes, I got today invitation for the Impfung for Corona. Impfung, how to say the Impfung English? Sorry.
Oh, the vaccine.
Did you do it already?
Yeah, I actually did it a few weeks ago. I got the shot, so it's great.
German is quite slowly. Very, very slowly.
Yeah, and I just talked to someone from Canada today. They said the same thing. It seems to me as though once Joe Biden got in, things started really moving in the right direction.
Great.
Yeah, so another reason that we're all very happy that Donald Trump is no longer our president. I really enjoy your playing. I want to know, how did you get into jazz? How did jazz become your life?
I studied first in classic music in Japan, and special in keyboard percussion instrument, marimba. I played also there in the vibraphone, but there are no professional specialists for vibraphone. So I began to listen jazz music to Gary Barton, and then I knew there's Gary Barton, Korean music, or bossa nova. We played also in classic rhythm. So rhythm jazz for classic musician. But I was also interested to improvise, so I tried to then learn the improvising in classic teacher, but it was not enough for me. And then I met I found the David Friedman CD in Tokyo, and when I had 20 years old, I was looking for also something new, and I listened to his music, and I was so fell in love with his music. So, wow, I have to learn this music. So that was the reason on first on jazz. But then I visit him in Berlin, and first he said, "Oh, this recording is not so real jazz." Then he asked me, "Do you know real jazz or Miles Davis and Charlie Parker?" And I knew, but I didn't. Then I didn't know so well, so I started to listen jazz music when I came here in Berlin. So it was very hard time because I have I couldn't speak German. I couldn't play jazz music. And I have to start to learn from the beginning. I couldn't read in code, and it was totally different, not like classic music. So then I was 22 years old, I think. I began to improvise here in Berlin.
What do you like the best about being a musician?
For me, it's not important to play real jazz or real classic. And I love musicians who play with much energy. I don't know. For me, I play also, and still I play classic. Still, I'm listening also in classic music or contemporary music also. I was working also with hip hop musician. Every music who is doing them with much energy. For me, it's very important.
You know, we've been living through this pandemic. We've been in a lockdown, but once we start getting back to performing and living our lives, what are you looking forward to the most when we have that chance to kind of get back to the way life used to be?
I think not a musician. I have two children. They're playing also an instrument. And now I feel so no one can go to the concert since November here in Berlin. No, I wanted to explain first for children things. They stay also at home since Christmas, before the Christmas. All things is an internet and music also, learning also, and they are always with a computer together whole days. I said to them, and they have to then practice every day. My daughter played the piano. My son played bassoon. I know. I see, and I'm thinking when they practicing, their face will really alive. So not. How to say, they will get always an energy during playing the instrument. Yeah. Or during they're playing also with their friends. It's so important. And I, as a mother, I think so. Then okay, their future it's okay when they are playing the music, and they if they don't stop to the music, because always they have to live and always with internet and digital. It's for me. It's so something about it. So I'm worried about it. So too much digital as a musician also. But I feel if I go to the studio and play music and stay with marimba or the vibraphone, then I feel them better. It's for me very important that I feel I'm okay, and then I don't know. I'm not so interesting to do. I'm teaching also now, and so some students via Zoom online, but it's not perfect.
Yeah.
I have to then meet them, and they have to often feel how I play or how they play.
And I understand that. It's really about being in touch with human beings again. I think that's the big thing. Well, hey, thank you again for taking some time out to send me over the music. I'm grateful you found me. It's been great to catch up with you. I send my best to you and everyone in Berlin and Europe, and hopefully we'll get to see everybody live as this year unfolds and the vaccines get out there and things get better.
Yeah, for me too.
Thanks for listening and tuning in to another Neon Jazz interview. We give you a bit of insight into the finest singers and players in Berlin, Sapporo, Kansas City, and spots all over the world, giving fans all that jazz. And thanks to Taiko for her time, music, and story. If you want to hear more interviews, go to Famous Interviews with Joe Domino in the iTunes Store. Visit Neon Jazz at youtube.com, and for everything Neon Jazz all the time, go to the neonjazz.blogspot.com. Until next time, enjoy the jazz, my friends.
Neon Jazz.